I worked hard for this moment. That I'm not delusional about. So I signed a non-disclosure agreement, and therefore I just want to start with that because I cannot divulge any information that is from the marking center. But we are going to talk about how much I got paid. Now, when I was trying to find inner peace or whatever you can call it, I looked up a lot of things, and one of those things was manifesting. I still don't get it. I still don't get it. I don't understand it. And I did not manifest my new job or the flowers that I got from last year. So when I talk about flowers from last year I applied to be a marker, and I was accepted right from the big get-go. So when I got the appointment letter, I jumped out of joy, and then my insecurities played with me a little bit, thinking, oh my god, what if it wasn't meant for me? What if they made a mistake? You know, human error kind of thing. But yeah, I got there, my name was on the list. I applied myself to the best of my abilities and provided my service, and I went home and waited for my pay. And when I got 19,000 rand in the bank account, I was like, okay. When I was there, I don't think the money didn't matter for me, what rate they were giving us or whatever. I really did not pay attention, you know. It's because I already gotten the flowers. For me, it was being accepted and being able to provide my abilities to be used for the country. Can you imagine? We're talking about the highest certificate in basic education, one that grants kids access to university, and I get to be one of those people who provide a service to make that happen. And it's like a service to the country, really. And I don't want to lie, it felt really good. It also felt really good to apply for the first time and be accepted. How many of us can say that? Even if I never go again, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. I got my flowers. Yeah, but when I got the money and 19,000 rand hit my bank account, it was the first time I'd ever been paid so much money. In fact, it wasn't just 19,000 because they also gave me money for transport. But yeah, the service was 19,000 rand. I was like, what? So much money? I mean, they provided accommodation, they provided food. I didn't have to like travel from accommodation to thingy. I lived on the yard. It was just like so convenient. Maybe there are things to complain about, but for me, the whole thing was just out of this world. It was just out of this world. It was like, I felt like, I don't know. I felt honored to be asked to go there, you know? It felt like an honor to me. Like, oh my God, this is like, it was like an award, if you know what I mean. And I'm not into awards, but it felt like it was an award, you know, a reward. And to get paid on top of thousands of rands that I've never seen before, it was amazing. And I decided that I was going to save 15,000 rand of it. But when I was preparing to go there, I spent 3,000 rand from my emergency fund, and therefore I said, okay, I'm going to put back the 3,000 rand, and then I'm going to save the 15,000 rand from that money. So I ended up putting 18,000 rand back so into the account, which 3,000 rand was to pay back the money that I spent, and 15,000 rand was I saved it. So yeah, and that's how I ended up with the 38,000 rand. If you've watched my video, you'll see there's a video that says that I've saved 38,000 rand. It's not, that money is supposed to be in my emergency fund, but it's not. I've even made a withdrawal from some of the, it's in different pots. It's in different pots at different area codes. But yeah, it totals 38,000 rand and it's liquid. So that's the most important part. Cash is king. I'm trying that out to see if, you know, how far I can take it. I did not manifest. I did not manifest any of it. And but I am grateful. I'm super, super grateful. It still hits me sometimes and I'm like, oh my God. And then yeah, sometimes I forget and I'm like, I forget where I'm at. And yeah, But it's a nice moment. It's a nice moment. I worked hard for this moment. That I'm not delusional about. I worked hard to get to this moment, and I need to enjoy it. And in order for me to enjoy it, I need to be very responsible with my money, because if I'm frustrated about money, then I can't fully grasp the enjoyment part of it. And that is why I've decided that I'm going to do this whole 3 months, the thing, planning and everything. And the theme for that is going to be cash is king.